Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.
Okay, well, welcome everybody. And last week we did a pretty deep meditation, practicing releasing to the present. And so we will kind of pick up where we left off last week and really extend on that and experience that a little bit more, and really thinking about the concept of decluttering, because whenever we become more present, we're creating more space in our life. And whenever we're feeling cluttered, it's very crowded. And so let's take some time now to just get settled and just allow yourself to close down your eyelids and imagine that you could really find that centering deep inside of yourself. There is a center anchor. And begin to use your breath to really connect with that center, that single point of focus. Because this is also the decluttering and the cleansing. And so begin to really use the breath. Extend your breath a little deeper, a little longer than normal. And just begin to visualize a center channel. And you're breathing in and out of that center channel. Single point of focus. And one of the keys to have a transformative experience in meditation is to sincerely invite relaxation in. So let's take a moment to just go through the body. Let's start at your forehead. And imagine that you could breathe an easy breath into your forehead, relaxing your eyebrows, softening all the creases around the eyes. And begin to breathe into your face, and imagine that every breath is a soft breath inviting relaxation. And now extending that breath now into your jaw. We often have a lot of tension in our jaw and we don't even realize it. So bring that refreshing, relaxing, soothing breath into your jaw and put a little bit of space between your upper and lower teeth. Imagine your breath swirling around that area of your face, your jaw, your neck, back of your throat, feeling your tongue go slack. And just feeling that breath relaxing you, and now extend that beautiful breath and imagine breathing directly into your right and left shoulder area. Again, a real famous area for tension. And just imagine that breath really soothing and bathing all of the tendons and muscles in your shoulders, your upper back. With your breath could release and relax in that area, how would that feel? And could you let go? Bring in the breath to that area. And breathing into the front of your chest, and throat. And pulling that breath in through your solar plexus all the way to your mid-back, inviting a whole flow of relaxation, focusing the mind. And as you're breathing in through your solar plexus, extend your breath out your left and right arms. With that out breath, imagine the arms feeling heavy, relaxed, still and quiet. A few more rounds of breath in through your solar plexus, drawing it up and releasing it out the left and right arms. Feeling the arms heavy, relaxed, still and quiet. Sinking down into your oneness. Relaxing the body around the rhythmic breath. Focusing the mind on the breath. And dropping down to the base of your spine, and begin to draw the breath up all the way up and down your spine, inviting your torso to relax. There's nowhere you have to be, nothing you have to do. This is your time to connect to the universal intelligence, to that pureness inside, to that single focus. You spent all day thinking and doing and acting, and now we're intentionally dropping in to a really pure place of single focus, inviting in awareness, giving ourselves permission to be in profound presence with your breath, that life force that is within you. It is profound. It is sacred. Drop into the rhythm of that life force that transcends all of the actions and the thoughts and the material experiences. Filling your mind. Dropping deeper, feeling the gravity of your sit bones, relaxing your thighs, your knees, your calves, shins, ankles and feet, drawing the breath up the legs, back down. With every breath, inviting your legs to to relax, to deepen your presence. And just bring the breath back to a comfortable rhythm. If you want to visualize it from the base of your spine coming all the way up, or from your solar plexus or your heart, find a comfortable rhythm for yourself. It's just you and your breath. An aspect of the divine, of the life force alive within you. Spend some time being present with that. Relaxing deeper. And letting the focus on your breath drive you to stillness, to deeper awareness. We're really tapping into your heart. And as I mentioned last week, we practiced releasing into the present. So let's continue with that. Heighten your awareness. And you want to tap into the energy of the room. And the chair that you're sitting in, whatever you're sitting on, just tap in to that energy. And your molecules interacting with that which is coming in contact with your physical body. And where do you end and where does it begin? And bringing your awareness to the air. And your skin, the contact of your skin and the air. And with every breath, inviting more space. Moving away from the clutter and the crowdedness of the actions of daily life. And as you drop deeper, you step into the perspective of the observer. With all your heart, invite that divine presence, light, love. Whatever your connection is with that greater force, that the source, life force, whatever that is for you, that miracle that is beyond the intellect. Open your heart to that presence. And see your life from that perspective. Consider that any suffering you have in your life is not the situation, but actually your embrace of it, your belief about it. And detach away from that embrace of anything that causes you suffering, a situation, something that you don't like in your life, and begin to consider that it's not actually the situation, but how the mind wants to hold belief about it. And your embrace and insistence of hanging on to it that is causing the suffering. Now notice, as you consider this, that your ego may not like this. It may argue with this, and that's okay. If it does, let's play a game and pretend that you now can see and know that it's always your belief, your attachment about a thing that causes joy or suffering. Just pretend that you can see that. The ego is giving you a hard time. Just play a game. And so to declutter, create that space of pure objectivity, of detachment, of really being connected to love at the highest level. We have to frankly observe the areas in our lives where we suffer or struggle, and step into observation. Get further away from it to get objectivity. Let the breath add more space. Let the breath rise you up to a higher perspective. Because there is something inside you that is beyond that small thinking or that suffering. It's profound, wise, insightful. It's absolutely not attached to that which the small self finds suffering in. This observance is your birthright. You are the observer, not the thinker, not the doer. You are a greater presence that is fueled and powered by love with a capital L. Imagine that observer is an empowered perspective and has the power to release judgment about what it is observing. You do have that power. By releasing judgment, or releasing the charge of any negativity, any obstructions that come between us being channeled into our most perfect light or existence. By distancing, giving a lot of space, and diminishing judgment, imagine you are decluttering. See all the space you're creating. See the perspective you can gain. Breathe in space. Broaden your perspective. Feel the ease of detachment. This is your tool. You own this. This is yours. Use it. And ask, what can you clean up today? With the breath, with the space, with that broader perspective. What can you release? What can you clean up? Imagine the breath purifying anything that comes between you and your highest expression, your most purest expression. And let that breath, breathe it and let it purify, soften and dissolve anything that comes between you and your inner divinity. That breath is love. What can you love into softness? Keep practicing. Purifying with breath. What can you love into softness? If you sit in love, pure love doesn't have any problems. So if you have a problem, it's because you are not sitting in love. Breathe that love in. This is your higher existence, your higher self. This is evolution. Letting spirit guide you. And look into your heart. Breathe into your heart. Sit in the expanse of your heart. Open to the ocean of love. Your heart is the gateway to that creative consciousness. Open to that divine consciousness. Invite it into your life. It surrounds you, lives in you. That is your existence. Breathe that healing in. It's healing you now. There's no higher place to be than to sit in the expanse of your heart and breathe that consciousness in. Getting out of our own way and breathing love and purification into anything that comes between us and our higher existence. You are a pipeline for that radiance. It's your essential self. It's what you are. Tap into that. And you can invite in, who do you want to be? How do you want spirit to express through you? Imagine it, see it. How do you want that highest expression to exist in you? And how do you express, how would you move in the world? You could open that pipeline. How do you want spirit to express through you? Visualize it, be it, see it. You are that, the best of the best of you. Allow it, own it, promote it. Open to it. Your essential self. If you could imagine the highest version of yourself, how does that express? It's your vibration in alignment with that. Adopt it. Welcome it. Attach to it. Feel the vibration shifting your whole being to a higher frequency that's in alignment to your highest expression, leaving behind the old ways, the old attachments. It's an energetic experience. Breathe it in. Drop into the sensation as if you could feel that presence shifting the vibration, stepping into your higher self, even behind the small mind, the thoughts, the ego, the density. Choose love over fear. Breathe in love, becoming it, dissolving anything that is not love, not fueled by love. Replacing fear with love. Living love. Being love. tuning to that higher vibration, sensing it, feeling it, focusing on that higher frequency, that love vibration, your highest essence. In this vibration, practice presence. Stay with it. Stay with the vibration. Stay with your presence. You are a precious outpouring of divine consciousness. You are loved, lovable, cared for, protected, safe, powerful, unlimited. You are spirit. The peace of the divine is shining in you now and always. Energy is alive and well. It's just a question of where you place your consciousness. Tap in to that limitless field that runs through you. Will you let that in? The love of the universe surrounds you. It supports you in letting your life be easy. To allow your life to be in flow and in sync with your highest expression. See yourself welcoming ease, focusing on the positive. You are as the universe created you. Love is what we are. Spirit, whole and healed and perfect. Allow your consciousness to own that. Broaden your perspective, your energy, to own that, to identify with that, to breathe that, to be that. You are energy flowing. Peace of the universe is shining in you now, always. It's just a question of where you're putting your consciousness. Bring the best of yourself forward, stepping in to your God self, your highest expression, your highest self. Relax back into your heart. And with all sincerity from your heart, offer thanks or gratitude for any connection that you felt tonight, for any blessings that you identify with in your life, for the goodness that you've witnessed in life. Spend a few moments to sincerely, humbly say thank you for anything of significance that's important to you.
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.